My presentation is on lemurs, more specifically the ring-tailed lemur, the ii, and the sifaka. Firstly, I will cover the ring-tailed lemur. As I move forward in the presentation, the classification will be on the screen for you to read. They are native to southwest portions of Madagascar in arid open areas and forests. These lemurs are omnivorous, which means they eat mostly anything, but their main source of food is the tamarind tree. The last thing about the ring-tailed lemur that you really need to know is that they have a breeding season that is 7 to 21 days during the month of May, where both males and females have multiple mates during this time period. Next, we are going to cover the ii, and the classification will also be on the screen as I move forward. This species of lemurs is also endangered. Just like the ring-tailed lemur, the ii also lives in Madagascar. Like most lemurs, and the lemurs I will be covering in this presentation, they are also omnivorous. And lastly, the ii mating system is best described as scramble competition polygamy. Scramble competition polygamy is characterized by a lack of territorial defense by males, but intense competition for access to receptive females. And the last lemur I will be covering today in my presentation is the sifaka. And as always, the classification will be up on the screen as I move forward in the presentation. The sifakas are among the most endangered lemurs in Madagascar. There may be fewer than 10,000 living in the wild. All species of sifakas are threatened by the destruction of their forest habitats. Some species are hunted for meat, though others are protected by the Malagasy tradition that forbids eating their flesh. Sifakas live in the sparse remaining dry deciduous forests of northwestern Madagascar. Unlike all the other lemurs I have covered, these are vegetarians, eating mostly leaves, fruits, and over hundreds of different types of plants. Sifakas have numerous types of mating systems, often at once and in the same population. Populations can have polygynous, polyandrous, polyandrous, and monogamous mating systems at once during mating season, in surprisingly even proportions relative to one another. As in other Malagasy lemurs, sifakas reproduce seasonally, and golden crowned sifakas mate during austral summer in December and January. And this concludes my presentation. I hope you've enjoyed.